Hi guys, happy Valentine's Day everyone on my channel. Hi, how are you guys? Um yeah, this is my surprise for you guys because you don't know this. And it's because you know, we're growing, we're constantly growing, we're getting more and more each day and I'm very happy. I'm very thankful for you guys. I mean, because of you, I really lost like the fear of doing this because I was so afraid that you don't like my voice or that my English is not that good because English is not my first language. And yeah, before I started this channel in December, I I hesitated for almost a year because like I was ready to go on that in 2018 at the end, and I hesitated for 1 year because I was so unsure if I should do that, if you guys would hate on me because I have this connection to Taehyung and to Big T, not to Taehyung. Um, but I was so afraid of that, and I just got signs from the universe constantly that I get reminded on Valentine's Day, and that I should do this. And yeah, it was like going crazy. Like the signs were getting more and more and more, and I couldn't turn away, And so I started this in December, beginning of December, end of November, and I'm very happy I did this because now it's like been 2 months, 2 full months, and I'm very happy. I'm very glad. We're growing. Um, I feel like we all belong to one soul family, you know. It's like I draw those cards and they remind me of my story, and then it's your story, and someone else says, well, that's my story. And I think it's so fascinating because I didn't know that, I was doing the cards since 2017. That's when I awakened. Before that, guys, I'm a teacher. I teach math to kids. I'm an independent teacher. I have my own business. um, it's a very small business. I don't own much, but I just did that because I wanted to help children, especially. Yeah, and I had no idea that the universe is this big and this there's a connection possible and that we can communicate with the universe. I didn't know everything of that until 2017 when Taehyung came into my life. Like his soul awakened me. And don't get confused on my channel. Like the real Taehyung is Taehyung, but his soul is called, we call here Big Tae because that's what he calls his soul himself. He called it in one of his run episodes. He talked to him too, and that's why I know he has a name for it. And then I began to call his soul Big Tae too. That's why he's called Big Tae on my channel. And his soul is constantly in communication with me since 2017. And it's so funny, guys, when you wrote yesterday under my tweet, I didn't know about his natal chart because I'm not into astrology. I might learn it because it's fascinating. And since I was a child, I was always fascinated with horoscopes, with with the birth charts, like with the zodiac signs in itself. I was fascinated because I realized there are similarities between people who have the same zodiac sign, stuff like that. But that's like a normal person. I was not into that, but I realized that I saw that traits are similar, and yeah, I was always very interested in that, but I didn't know how that fit in, and when I awakened, I was like crazy for reading cards because I realized I can read my own cards. I heard that a lot of tarot readers cannot do this, but or it's not possible for them. But for me, it was like natural, so I could do my own readings. Like since I started this, um, since I awakened, But I had to learn the cards, so it just came into 1 month of my life. I awakened. I went on YouTube, I found all these readers and they were all telling my story, and I was like, crazy, what's going on, you know? Then I said to myself, well, maybe I can read those cards too, you know? So I got all kind of cards on the internet, and I tried to read them myself, but it was very hard because you need like to study them, you know, and I didn't have someone to study. So I looked for kind of a course, you know, and I did a course for almost a year. I studied them. I went to courses frequently, you know, and I learned how to read them, the cards, the name of the cards, and I think that's very important to understand, you know. And yeah, after that, I thought, what's going on, you know? So, yeah, I read my own cards since like 2017, and then like in 2018, Big Tay had this vision that he gave to me to make those BTS cards, tarot cards. And I was like, I don't know, I just started it, you know, and I created cards, like 10 cards a day. And I created them in 2018, and they were done in a really short time. And I always say I created those cards a year. Yes, I did. The cards were made in like from my mind and from what the images, and to look for them, you know, it takes a long time, but I don't know what drove me, but I did like 10 cards a day. It was crazy, even if I worked. In the evening, I sat down and I did like till in the night, like 6 hours, I worked on those cards every day. And they were done in like 1 or 2 months. And then I could have started this channel, you know, in 2018. I was ready. But then my fear came, you know. And my mission was to overcome that fear also, you know. And I needed 1 year to overcome this fear. And I did. And I'm very happy. And because of you guys, you giving me constantly these comments and such nice words. And this really helps me a lot. I just want to know that I appreciate every and each one of you. I'm very happy to have you here. I'm really trying to do my work, and I'm reading your cards for you, even if I'm far away. And this is the thing. I didn't even know if this works because I was reading my own cards for 2 years, you know. I had some customers coming and I read the cards for them and it worked. But I didn't know if it works for the public because you're not here, you know. Those people came into my house and they were with me. So I thought maybe the energy is when the person is near your cards, but it isn't. It's just crazy. So the whole, you know, because no one knows how those tarot cards work, it's like you don't even have an idea how this functions. And seeing that, like, I didn't know that that my readings are this precise for like people that live like over the ocean, you know. You know, but in 2017 I wasn't even sure if I'm connected to Taehyung, you know. I just know I'm awakened and there was someone there, some masculine energy, some present energy, and I was mixing it up with guys in my life because I thought that's their energy. But then this energy stayed. Like when guys went out of my life, this energy like stayed, and I was like, where is this energy coming from? Who is that, you know? And then I realized I got signs, and this is crazy. Some crazy story happened to me, and I found out it's him actually. And I was like, how can his energy be with me all the time? You know, because he's a star and he's far away. And yeah, I was really. This is really crazy, but this is another story. And what I wanted to say is I'm very thankful for you guys, and that's my surprise here for you. This is a Valentine present for my army, or for us armies. Don't judge me if I say my army, because you know sometimes it just comes out of my mind, out of my mouth, out of my mind too. Yes, because Big T is always present when I do readings, and if I say my army, it's usually because he is here near, because he calls army his army too, and when he talks to me also, you know. And yeah. So what we did is like he is not present, you know, but he's like present in soul. So I will channel him tonight again on Valentine's Day. We have a date. I wrote that here on the comments. We have a date and you guys can watch. You can watch mine and Big Taste date. Um, yeah, but guys, I just want to say that I channeled, or we channeled yesterday evening. I came home from work like at 10 o'clock. I work really late at night always, like in the evenings, because I work an hour away from where I live, so I have to drive home in the evening. And so I arrive at home always very late. And but I wasn't tired, and I had a hard work day, but I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know, I need to channel the guys. And I had this feeling I had to channel all of them. And you guys know it's hard for me. Like Yoongi was the hardest for me. I mean, I don't know why, but the others are very hard for me to channel. And Taehyung, I was like writing 2 pages. I was like writing and writing and writing. I couldn't stop. And at the end, I wrote like for 3 hours, guys. I was like done at, I don't know, 2 o'clock at night. And even Junie, I was surprised by Junie's energy, because Junie, I thought it's hard for me to grasp. But I started, and I was doing it with cards, guys. I asked the universe what Junie wants to say, and then they give me the cards, and I was writing it down what he wants to say, and my hand was going like very smoothly. I was surprised by that, because I didn't expect Junie's energy to flow so much. Yeah, and Taehyung, I wrote 2 pages, so I I read 1 page now, and the other page I might read in the channeling tonight. Because I don't want to read 2 pages for Taehyung here, So, yeah. So I have a channeled message from each one of the members. They are all different, the messages. In some message, they speak about themselves. In some message, they speak about you, Army. So I just took what came, I just wrote down what the card said, what the universe said, what came to my mind, like how they talk to me, they talk to me through thoughts also. And you might feel the energies. Like if I read the letters, you can see who it is, you can feel it. I don't know why that is, because for me, it always looks like I write random love letters to, to someone. But when I read them again, for me, it's like totally their energy, and I ask the universe and I ask spirit, and I was asking Big Tae, and he's getting the souls together, and we were doing this, and this is crazy, guys. I thought, why am I doing this? And I really felt that they wanted to get this out, okay? So I hope you're all listening to this before we start to read the messages, because I think it's very cute to know how this whole concept was built. And it was because the boys wanted to say something to you, and I really felt that on Valentine's Day. I really felt that they want to get out their messages. And I have like 7 of those. Look at those letters. Now you know why I wrote like 3 hours. And it takes a long time to channel, it's not like that you write. And I take it just in the order I put them down. So we will read those letters. Okay, guys, I read them to you. I don't put any cards there. I just read the letters to you. That's what we're doing for Valentine. So this is a love message to Army, to every one of our cuties. And I put a pic there from the cutie I'm reading the letter to, and I just read the letters. So this is not a card reading. This is just a channeled message that I got from their spirit guides, from Big Tae, from their spirit guides, from your spirit guides. It's like a I don't know who that is. I feel Taehyung's energy when he's around, and he was. And I sometimes feel the other's presence, like I can feel Cook's presence if his soul is near, but the others I don't feel that much. Like, I don't have access so much to their souls. But yes, they were all there, and they all gave me the message. And here we are, and we're starting with Junie. So I put Junie's picture in. You must tell me if you like this, because I thought I'm just doing this because I want to give back to you guys too. You helped me a lot in those 2 months, and I hope we're constantly growing. And I don't want to like buy views and stuff like that. I'm not doing this, and I don't buy any what you can buy on YouTube for getting more followers or getting more noticed. I don't do this because I think this is a natural process here. And if the universe says we should grow, we grow. If the universe says we stop. So those souls that are meant to be on my channel, they will find us. They will come here, they will find us. And of course, I'm happy if you guys can spread the word about our channel. But I won't do any additional stuff to promote my channel. That's what I'm saying. I'm using Twitter, I always write there when I do a reading. So join me on Twitter. Please subscribe also to my channel. I'm also starting to do a lot of readings for the general because it's very good that others also find us. I realized that when I did the Twin Flame Soulmate reading, that also other people come to our channel, locals, and they don't know anything about the boys, but they feel drawn and they are part of our soul family because you guys know when you watch right now and I talk to you. So I'm very happy we can show our boys to the locals, and that maybe also other people who haven't discovered the music of our boys, please listen to them. It helped me a lot through my awakening because their texts, their lyrics are very spiritual. So this helped me a lot. I was in army, yes, I was in army already when I awakened, so it helped me even more. But I think it helps the spiritual community in general. If you have never heard of BTS, please, look them up. And it's very helpful, especially when you're on a twin flame or soulmate journey, because they kind of talk about those things in their lyrics, even if they didn't meant it, but they did. And it's funny for me to see that when after I awakened, I watched back all the music videos of the boys guys, and I was stunned because they were talking about all those stuff when you are on a soul journey, maybe without even knowing it. But so I think it's a very good idea that we also promote our channel to locals. So that's why I want to do also readings that address the general public, with choosing, pick a card readings where you can choose a pile, but I won't let you guys choose by the picks of our boys but like the feather reading, but because of feathers or because of the smileys I had, something like that, where there is a reading, of course, I do about your situation, your dreams, your path, whatever, your soulmate journey, but I won't use BTS pictures and BTS tarot decks. I use my normal tarot decks that I have. And I think that's fine with you guys because, I do a reading every day and we don't need to, put our boys in every reading every day, Of course, I'm very passionate. I want to have them here with me, I want to have their pictures here with me. But I also want to do readings that, like the feather reading, the dreams reading, I didn't use any pictures of our boys in the reading, I use them here. Like you see here now, I do that, but I don't use it in the reading. And I think Spirit is okay with it because I'm sneezing again. I'm not sick, guys. This is just when Spirit is here, okay? Just for you to know. I'm always sneezing when Spirit is here. Okay, so I won't put timestamps in because this is like a whole... I think we're doing it 1 hour. Or I don't know when I'm done reading those cards. But I won't put timestamps in because I want you to see that. I want you to see that as a Valentine's present. And, we sit here and we just, enjoy the wonderful atmosphere. So please get yourself a coffee. I have mine here. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I worked really hard on those channeling till 2 o'clock at night. And yeah, we're starting with Junie. And guys, I could not determine what they wanted to say, you know, so I just wrote down what they said. So in case you're wondering why, you know, some of the guys talk about this and some of the guys talk about that, it's because they wanted me to do so. So here you see the letter of Junie. I can you see that? I just want to show, I don't want to burn it. Yeah, you see it. I want to show you which card I chose for him. You know, I chose those cards, of course, but my hand led me to what they wanted. I put all the images on the table and I asked Spirit for each one of them what card image they wanted to portray. And this is what Junie chose. And for me, it's very interesting because I see a lot of air energy, a lot of thoughts in this card. Like, I mean, Junie is thoughts, you know, we know that. He thinks about a lot. But, you know, yesterday when I wrote the messages, I didn't think about what kind of image they chose. And when I look now, I see it's like a chaos here, like a turbulent ocean. Looks like ocean or wind. So for me, this is like emotions running high, air, water, you know. Very interesting. And Junie is an earth sign, you know. It's very interesting. He must have a lot of air present in his chart, you know. And I don't know anything about the natal charts, guys. So because you know, I think it's always important for the natal chart to have the birth time, the exact time. Otherwise, you cannot say anything in which houses their planets are. You know, this. I think this is important. I mean, I don't know a lot about natal charts, but I know that. And but yeah. Okay, guys. So this is Junie's card. There's the message, and I read it for you. Okay. Army. Never walk in anyone's shadow because I love you. That's good to know, right? The greatest love is happening to me. It is inside of each one of us. It's easy to achieve. I always think about how we are one. Timeless. Army, you and us. Balance is not yet achieved, but we can, you know? I question a lot of things in my life, especially about my work. Do you like it? Do you follow us forever? I often think how grateful I am to you. I love you, you know. We can teach so many love to others. A lot of times I think all kind of things. What to expect in the future, what comes back in the future. I hold on to you and I will never let you go. Never. Always know that. Sometimes my thoughts need to go to a quieter place. You tell me this all the time, and I am incomplete without you. Distant faces without you. I have no home. The love for you is my striving force, my creativity. I also want to say, Army, voice yourself. Carry on, no matter how hard the times are. You heal... I can't even write my own handwriting. You heal one as much as we heal you. Oh, you heal me. You heal me as much as we heal you. And being with you is my truth. Peaks of joy I only reach with you, moving forward. I'm with you always. I love you. I love it when we can share opinions and thoughts here, and with our music, with you. Happy to reach you, Junie. And he said NJ. I wrote NJ. I was like, hey, why NJ? You know, I always call his soul Junie. And he said, no, NJ. I wanted to write Junie, but my hand stopped, you know, and my hand wrote NJ. Okay, I read it again, okay? I read the letters. If I want to, I read them twice, okay? So here's Junie. Or you want, well, you can go back. Yeah. You can go back, okay? You can go back and read his letter again, because if I read like twice every letter, we're sitting here like forever. So isn't that so Junie? I was so impressed that I channeled his energy so good. Like, I could really grab his energy, and I didn't know this. So he has a lot of air present these days, a lot of thoughts, you know? Very beautiful, right? So this is Junie's letter. Okay, let's move on. We have Jin. Oh, Jin was something else too. Jin, I thought, oh my gosh, I need like all my consult Jin cards. I was like, I need all my consult Jin cards to do this. How should I get his love letter from Jin, you know? But it's easy. I never thought it's easy. Look at what he chose. But this is golden. Look at this, it's shining. It's like gold, you know? And it's beautiful. I mean, if you put it beside like a heart, you know, look at how beautiful it looks. Crazy. Okay. So here's Jin's letter, and I don't want to, you know, I just read it and I don't disturb my reading by saying my own thoughts because then, you know, it gets longer. So I just read it. Oftentimes I ask myself, is this love? Is this love I'm searching for? It really got a hold on me. But you speak right to my heart. You light up the dark. I often can't explain what this is between us. The truth in your eyes, when you guys look at me at concerts. I know you would catch me whenever. So do I. This is mutual. People talking all about our relationship and I smile. I joke, but I know your heart and mine are deeply connected. You are my strength. You give me joy. And I laugh about you a lot. Especially when I read your stuff on the app. I want to encourage Army. Let me be the one who cheers you up, who makes you smile, who tells you the truth. You are unhappy? Listen to my lyrics. I try to mend it. Because our love is true. Funny how it seems we are always far away from each other, but actually we are not. I know our hearts are always one, even when we are on stage and you guys look at us. Be independent, Army. Make your own thing. Express yourself. I always watch you. No, I'm always a beat only away. Let's play games together. I want to stay young with me? I want to stay young with me, he said, okay. Because the older we get, alone, by nature. I love you, Jin. No. You know what he wanted to say. We just age naturally. Because the older we get, alone by nature. That English sentence makes no sense, but it was like 2 o'clock at night when I wrote this. Okay, guys, this is Jin. I want to read it again. Come on, let's read it twice. Just decided that. Oftentimes I ask myself, is this love? Is this love I'm searching for? It really got a hold on me. But you speak right to my heart. You light up the dark. I often can't explain what this is between us. The truth in your eyes. When you guys look at me at concerts, I know you would catch me whenever. So do I. This is mutual. People talking all about our relationship and I smile. I joke, but I know your heart and mine are deeply connected. You are my strength. You give me joy. And I laugh about you a lot, especially when I read your stuff on the app. I want to encourage Army. Let me be the one who cheers you up, who makes you smile, who tells you the truth. You're unhappy? Listen to my lyrics. I try to mend it. Because our love is true. Funny how it seems we are always far away from each other, but actually we are not. I know our hearts are always one, even when we are on stage and you guys look at us. Be independent, Army. Make your own thing. Express yourself. I always watch you. No, I'm always a beat only away. Let's play games together. I want to stay young. With me? I think he said I want to stay young. Because the older we get, alone by nature. I love you, Jin. Isn't it cute? Really love that letter. So, this is Jin's love letter, okay? For my Army. Okay. Next up, let's do Cook. Let's do Cook. Where is Cook? I channeled Cook like yesterday. There is Cook. And he's also easy for me. I mean, he must have like a special connection to Taehyung. Even his soul has, but they are together. Their souls are together a lot. That's why I can channel him easily, you know. Okay, Cook comes now. Yeah? Okay. He says, And I laughed about this, guys. I laughed so hard. He said, Purple chose this card. Oh, wait, I have to show you the card, yes. Look at this, Army. It's like golden flowers. Flowers everywhere. He's saying, Purple chose this card because there are so many flowers on there, and she can't get rid of the meme, I said. And he grinds, you know, like he had made this smiley. And I wanted to put that smiley down, so I just wrote he smiled, you know. He was laughing at me. Like I get images also put in my head, you know, and he was standing there and laughing at me. I put all those cards, like 7 cards on the table to choose which one for whom. And I felt Cook's energy strong on them, on this card, so I took it, you know. And then I had the feeling he wants to say that Purple chose this card because there are so many flowers. And, you know, guys, I really think especially when I sit with my students and we do like math, and sometimes I just sit there and then this meme like flower comes into my head and I just have to laugh. So this came to my mind again, okay? Hi, Army. It's me again. I get out a lot of messages. So I tell you, every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Because I miss you. I get a little bit nervous that all the beautiful years have gone by so fast. But then I got reminded of you and how we all stick together, no matter what. And I feel joyous again. Army, you make me happy. I don't want to live without you. We always have a choice, and I always choose Army. I'm sorry for all what I might have done wrong in the past, but I can't wait for comeback to show you everything. I love you. You are a gift to me, Army. I come back in summer and spring. We see each other and are reunited. I can't wait. I challenged myself with a tour because I wanted you to see how much I love you. You are so beautiful. I see the light shining out of yourself. That's so beautiful. It shivers purple and white. You transform. It's almost as if you are flying. My soul can see it. So beautiful. You are mine. I keep you like a talisman in my heart. I want to encourage you to be what you want to be. You are the best thing that has ever been mine. I also look at your pictures. Don't think it's only you that is looking at me. I want to see beautiful Army. I love you. I balance high for you in the air. I'm forever thankful for my Army. Focus only on love, Army. Isn't that beautiful? And you see how the words flow? You see how the words flow in every letter? It's like here I wrote like boom 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 boom. He was constantly hitting the giving me one thought after another, and my hand was hurting because I was writing so fast, and you even when you read the letter, you even can feel it. It's crazy. Yeah, Cook. There's a heart here. Look at this. There's a heart shape in that flower. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Isn't that beautiful? Let's read it again. Okay, so Purple chose this card because there are so many flowers on there and she can't get rid of the meme. He smiles. Hi, Army. It's me again. I get out a lot of messages, so I tell you, every now and then I get a little bit lonely because I miss you. I get a little bit nervous that all the beautiful years have gone by so fast, but then I get reminded of you and how we all stick together, no matter what, and I feel joyous again. Army, you make me happy. I don't want to live without you. We always have a choice and I always choose Army. I am sorry for all what I might have done wrong in the past, but I can't wait for comeback to show you everything. I love you. You are a gift to me, Army. I come back in summer and in spring. We see each other and are reunited. I can't wait. I challenged myself with a tour because I wanted you to see how much I love you. You are so beautiful. I see the light shining out of yourself. That's so beautiful. It shines purple and white. You transform. It's almost as if you are flying. My soul can see it. So beautiful. You are mine. I keep you like a talisman in my heart. I want to encourage you to be what you want to be. You are the best thing that has ever been mine. I also look at your pictures. Don't think it's only you that is looking at me. I want to see beautiful Army. I love you. I balance high for you in the air. I'm forever thankful for my Army. Focus only on love, Army. And isn't that beautiful? Oh my god. Woo! Don't burn my cook letter. So this is cook. Beautiful, right, Army? I love it. I love it. Let's get Jiminy. Look at the card Jiminy chose. This is so Jimin, right? This is so Jimin. Happily ever after. That's our cutie. That's our cutie Jiminy. Okay, Jiminy's letter. And here you see again the letter. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to burn like these cards. Those cards. Okay, this is Jimin's letter for you guys, okay? Oh my gosh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. It's burning. Dear Army, this is Jiminy. Isn't that cute? I wish you all a sweet Valentine's Day. I might write you a message on Twitter. I talk here now. This is strange, but it is what it is. These days, I can't wait for spring to come. I feel very passionate and this new comeback fills me with life. Right now, I also have choices to make, just like you, Army. And I want to say, always look at your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Like me, I have learned through all the experiences, all the challenges, and we all evolved. The wisdom of this experience gives us self-worth. Think of a phoenix, Army. That's rising from the ashes. That's what you have to be. My body shows that. I have come to see that compassion and strength is what we need. Balance also. Life right now is like a magic stream for me. I follow my compass and I enjoy the things life has to offer. You are my home, Army. I don't need anything else. Your passion enlightens my passion. No, enlights. Your passion lights up my passion. Loving you is all I need. But now I know when the shadow is calling, I will save you. All those memories, so beautiful. Always be just in your decisions. When you are in love, commit to that person. There is nothing more beautiful than love and friendship bonds. If you burn out, think of me. I hug you in your imagination and keep moving. See things from a different perspective. You are able to love, to show passion. Don't try to control anything in life. It won't work. I miss you so much. You are all I want and I can't wait to show you what I worked hard for. I love you, Army, with all my body and soul. Oh, I really love it. I really love Jiminy's letter. Isn't it cool? Happily ever after with Army. Crazy, right? Okay, let's read it again. Dear Army, this is Jiminy. I wish you all a sweet Valentine's Day. I might write you a message on Twitter. I talk here now. This is strange, but it is what it is. These days I can't wait for spring to come. I feel very passionate and this new comeback fills me with life. Right now I also have choices to make. Just like you, Army. And I want to say, always look at your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Like me, I've learned through all the experiences, all the challenges, and we all evolved. The wisdom of this experience gives us self-worth. Think of a phoenix, Army, that's rising from the ashes. That's what you have. That's what you have to be. Oh. My body shows that. I have come to see that compassion and strength is what we need. Balance also. Life right now is like a magic stream for me. I follow my compass and I enjoy the things life has to offer. You are my home, Army. I don't need anything else. Your passion enlightens my passion. Loving you is all I need. But now I know when the shadow's calling, I will save you. All those memories, so beautiful. Always be just in your decisions. When you are in love, commit to that person. There's nothing more beautiful than love and friendship bonds. If you burn out, think of me. I hug you in your imagination and keep moving. See things from a different perspective. You are able to love, to show passion. Don't try to control anything in life, it won't work. I miss you so much. You are all I want, and I can't wait to show you what I worked hard for. I love you, Army, with all my body and soul. Jiminy's message, okay, guys? Okay, next up we have Yoongi. Yoongi was really hard for me. Like, I don't know, but channeling Yoongi is like, it's like he has all these walls around him, you know? He opens up, like, Big T is getting him more and more, you know, to talk with us, but, you know, I just leave it be. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to. But, like, I channeled him in between the others, and that was okay. Like, he was open and his soul, you know, I'm always talking about his souls when I say I channeled him, you know. And that's what I can do, and I have to be open, like, if they want to be channeled or not, you know. So, like, I also want to keep on doing these channeling videos of the boys, you know, like the ones where I have those piles and you can choose, and there's a message from the boys I channeled from each one of them, but please, I have to do them like I have to need more time to do that, because this is like I have to wait till the souls are ready, because those are then 4 piles and I need 4 messages, and you need to wait till the souls are ready to do that, you know. So I can't just throw them out like if I would do you know, those readings. This is you have to be in flow with spirit and everything, you know. I do readings that come to my mind that spirit wants to give out, you know, or of course when you guys have suggestions, but I want to do it on my own pace, because I see that we all have to wait for spirit to accept the you know, the reading that wants to come out. Because if I make suggestions, like if you guys make suggestions, I I also, you know, present it to spirit, and I have to wait till they are ready to get out the messages, you know. Okay. Woof. So this is Yoongi's love letter, okay? I'm sitting here with a wine. Picture me with a book on my lap, and you know, love never felt so good. I laughed so hard at this, guys, at this sentence. I have no idea, but he wanted to say this. I tried to erase it, you know. I tried to erase it and write something different. And then I was like, no, this has to be there, you know. I'm sitting here with a wine. Picture me with a book on my lap. I don't know why there's a book on his lap. And you know, love never felt so good. We really worked hard on the comeback for you guys. And you know, I'm always honest to you. I hate lies. But I can't tell you everything about comeback. We will put a plaster on your heart. I thought that was cute. Always listen with your heart, Army. There is a lot of wisdom in words. That's why I'm working extra special on words for you. And you know you got me wrapped around your finger. I'm about in this deep. No, I'm in this deep. This is my life, my work, my love. My message for you is also never try to be codependent on someone. Burn your own passion. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all the wonderful things that life has to offer. I've been sitting here staring at the clock on the wall, thinking of you. I hope you will never leave. I'm happy I can send you out this message. Sometimes because of all the thoughts, my mind becomes foggy. But I'm in balance. I really love my look for Army right now. And then he makes that smiley, you know. I don't want to brag, but the album will be the best you ever had. Wanna hear your beating hearts, that's what makes me happy. Never feel alone, I'm right with you. I hold you close to my heart, and I want Army to not fight, but work together. Everyone has a shadow. I have one, you have one, but we can all work on those. I love you. Aww. I really love that message of Yoongi, you know. I won't read it again because I have not talked a lot about this in between. And I want to show you the front. That's what he chose. We have to count how many hearts there are, you know. But Yoongi is very soft. Like Yoongi has this hard shell around him, like it's even his soul. It's very hard to grasp his soul, you know. And but he's like full of hearts. It's like once he opens, you know, the fishy comes out, you know, because he's a Pisces from the zodiac sign, and he must have earth in his moon, I think, because the moon is how you express your feelings. I mean, he must be I have not looked at his natal chart, but Yoongi must be an earth sign in his moon, or an air sign. No, an air sign expresses their feelings. No, he's an earth sign, probably in the moon. But he talked a lot, right? So this is Yoongi's beautiful message for you, my army. Okay, let's go to Hobie and do Taehyung at the end. Hobie was like sunshine crazy, you know. Look at even what his card looks like. I mean, you know, it was funny that I even had a card. Doesn't it look like sun rays? It does, right? And it was like, I said, what card wants Hobie? And I just, boom, my eyes went to this card, you know, like crazy, like boom. I just asked, and I was done asking that question, and I was like, poof. This is so cool. Okay. So here's Hobie's message for his army. Okay, let's get another sip of coffee. I really love that, but I didn't think we are talking about this long. It's like 45 minutes already. Wow. Okay. I hope you don't mind. I hope you watch my readings and this thingy, you know, and watch it from the end till the... Why is that from the end till the beginning? Yeah, you know. Okay, hi, this is Hope, your sunshine. I thought that was funny how he started. Okay, again. Hi, this is Hope, your sunshine. Army, I have some messages for you. The most important message, Army, is make your dreams real. I see you longing for them. You sit at night looking at the moon and you wish for something more. Commit fully to what you want. For it is, I don't know what I wrote there. To you to receive the blessing and sunshine. For it is okay or so? I don't know. Okay, I read again. Commit fully to what you want, for it is to you to receive the blessing and sunshine. Look at me, Army. I didn't know a lot of this would happen, but there we are. I got good fortune and I really wanted it. So change. That show... Oh my gosh, why can't I read Hobie's letter? It's like... I got good fortune and I really wanted it. So change that. Show your creativity to the world. Ask yourself, what is the balance and how can I make it possible? Don't think too much or try to juggle everything. Work on it, bit by bit. Listen with your heart, Army. I can't wait till comeback is around. Time is not moving lately for me. I really want you to listen to our songs. I'm really happy about the outcome. You will feel all of our emotions while listening. Dream away while you're listening. It's cute, isn't it, how he writes that? When it is quiet, I think of you a lot. You gave us a crown and I want to make you happy. I try to send you a lot of inspiration in my music. When you are sad, follow your heart. Write to us. You know I love you. You can always share everything with me. I can't wait to come back with love next week. Let's celebrate my birthday together. But I'm more excited about the comeback. Reach for the stars, Army. I love you. Your Hobie. Isn't it beautiful? I read it again because like his letter, you know, when I can't read my own handwriting, it's you know, I always can read my handwriting. So here you see that the channeling is like something true, something that came out, you know, something that came through from their souls. Hi, this is Hope, your sunshine. Army, I have some messages for you. The most important message is, Army, make your dreams real. I see you longing for them. You sit at night looking at the moon and you wish for something more. Commit fully to what you want, for it is, I don't know what that word means, to you to receive the blessing and sunshine. Look at me, Army. I didn't know a lot of this would happen, but here we are. I got good fortune and I really wanted it. So change that. Show your creativity to the world. Ask yourself, what is the balance and how can I make it possible? Don't think too much or try to juggle everything. Work on it, bit by bit. Listen with your heart, Army. I can't wait till comeback is around. Time is not moving lately for me. I really want you to listen to our songs. I'm really happy about the outcome. You will feel all of our emotions while listening. Dream away while you're listening. When it is quiet, I think of you a lot. You gave us a crown and I want to make you happy. I try to send you a lot of inspiration in my music. When you are sad, follow your heart. Write to us. You know, I love you. You can always share everything with me. I can't wait to come back with love next week. Let's celebrate my birthday together, but I'm more excited about the comeback. Reach for the stars, Army. I love you, Hobie. This is so beautiful. The rays of sunshine, Army. Beautiful, isn't it? So this was Hobie message. Now we move on to Taehyung. And look at this. It's like I got... Look at how many teeth he wanted to say. I must look. Okay. We read... Okay, we read the first letter. And the second one I read tonight when I channel him. Okay? Because I don't want to read 2 pages of letters from him. And look at this. Let's start with forever. It's like I asked, yeah, babe, which part will like, you know, to Big Tae, I always call him babe too, you know, because him and Taehyung, it's of course it's one person, but Big Tae is his soul I'm talking to, but I call him babe, you know. You want babe, which one you want? And he goes like forever. I just looked at forever and I know this was the one he wants, you know. Let's start with forever. And he's very traditional. This always looks at those, you know, like an old, see that? Looks like in the 40s, doesn't it? When he loves to listen to this music. Oh my gosh, and I had his letter written, look at how big this is. I had his letter written in like, I don't know, 5 minutes. I was going like crazy. And I think it's funny that, yeah, what I wanted to say about the natal chart before, I don't know if I have said it. I have no idea what I said today in this reading here. Well, it's not a reading. It's a reading of messages from the boys. But you guys wrote me that his moon is in Aries, and I threw that out a lot of times, especially in the channeled messages for the daily messages. Remember this post? I posted this around a week ago, and there was his moon in Aries, and I didn't even know his moon is in Aries, guys. But I know Aries is a fire sign, and I know he represents a lot of fire energy. Like when I do readings for myself about us, I always get him as a fire sign, never as an earth sign. He always shows up in my readings as a fire sign. And so I know he has a lot of fire, and he must have Leo energy, because I also get Leo from him, like constantly. He presents himself as that Leo. And so I have no idea where his Leo energy comes from, which planet, you know, but he must have Leo in his chart also. And the funny thing is, like, he has all this fire and earth energy, and is missing in his chart the air energy, I think, and the water. The funny thing, because I just looked it up today, I haven't even looked it up before, you know, but I always felt that his energy is like more earth and fire. That's all what I got the 2 years I'm channeling him. I always got earth and fire, never something else. And the funny thing is, I am water and air, you know. I don't have much, well, I do have, but not as much as I have air and water. I don't have as much fire and earth. And so it's funny, because we complement each other. It's like crazy, even in the natal chart. I don't know how that works, but maybe that's with all twins like this, you know, all twin souls, that they are like this, that one of them has like 2 of the elements and the other one has the other 2 elements present, but I have no idea, you know. Those studies were not done, you know. No one knows how really that works and how that functions, because no one really talks about those things. Or, you know, like people always say, well, that's non-present, you know. Twin souls are not, they don't, they are not, how you say, it's in my mind, you know, it's not real. So I don't know why I have his energy then all the time with me, you know. So I'm sad that people don't do studies on that, because I really would like to know too, you know. And yeah, we have to wait. Maybe one day the timing is right to do, like, that people study on those spiritual things, that souls, and, you know, because we're always talking about that. And, you know, I'm stunned too that, like, we are, like, Army, you and me, we are all connected. And you guys, I resonate with the reading, you guys resonate with the reading. It's crazy, you know. I'm always stunned about that myself, because I'm doing that stuff for like 2 years and I'm doing my channel for 2 months. So I'm a really baby baby spiritual being too, you know. I'm stunned about those things. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh, he's here. Oh god. Taehyung, don't blow my candle. Oh hi baby. I'm going to channel you tonight. I'm going to channel you tonight. We're having a date, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh, but when I channel him, guys, you know, the uploading and stuff, the whole process, it takes like for forever. So I do that on Saturday, tomorrow. I will upload this because this is my Valentine's present for you guys. But his channeling, I will do, I will upload tomorrow. Okay, so let's read it. This is Big T. Thanks message for Army. I feel different. Okay. His first sentence. I feel different. For me, there was an ending in a cycle I was in. It felt as if it had to end. At first, it was strange because I was so used to doing everything as usual. But now I feel so renewed and I feel even more connected to you, Army. I love you. It's like I want to be with you all the time. That's why I'm online all the time. I want to connect with you. You, my Army. I'm yearning for my other person, the one I'm meant to be with. I know that one person's out there and I dream of the one. It might be you who is watching me right now. Army also give me so much fun and joyous times, that's why I want to give back. You are like a gift to me. I don't know where my path will lead me, but I keep on walking because it is my destiny and that's what I can do best. I knew I made the right decision when I joined BTS. The best thing that could happen to me. I work really hard because I want Army to see how much we love them. I bought a painting the other day and decorated the house. I love doing that. I wish you could see that. I also have so many ideas on where to go on vacation. Okay. I love spending it with the boys, but I would love to have you near. I want to make sure that everything what I'm doing I do out of passion. I can't stand still. I love movement. Have you noticed that I always wear 2 styles? 2 styles. I thought you might laugh about it, but yeah, that's so me. I spend most of the time at home with friends. They are always with me. Then I just wear whatever, because I love feeling cozy and relaxed. But when it comes to the public, you know me, right? I think Army loves my style. I love dressing up for work. It was like he's writing his life, you know. I was like, what's going on, you know? Like, the funny thing is, he writes as if he is talking like to like about everyday things. And that's because, you know, like we communicate also outside of this channel with each other, you know, with his soul. So, like, when I channel Yoongi, like his soul knows that I don't channel him often, you know? So that's why, or Hobie, for example. Let's take Hobie. Hobie wants to get out those messages to Army, because I don't channel him often, you know, I don't do that every day. And so in his message, he's more writing about what he wants to say to Army, you know, to get the messages across. But here, Taehyung, it's like I'm talking with, like, on the phone with someone I have talked like 3 hours ago, you know. I think that's very funny, and it's like his letters are like this. It's like he doesn't because he knows I channel him a lot. He gets out the messages, so he's talking about his everyday life. I thought that was so funny because I said I don't want to channel a private energy, but if he gives me that, he gives me that, you know. So that's what I got from him. So let's read it again. And the letter goes on, guys. Okay. So the other part I read tonight. That's why it's gone in the middle. I feel different. For me, there was an ending in a cycle I was in. It felt as if it had to end. At first, it was strange because I was so used to doing everything as usual. But now I feel so renewed and I feel even more connected to you, Army. I love you. It's like I want to be with you all the time. That's why I'm online all the time. I want to connect with you. You, my Army. I'm yearning for my other person, the one I'm meant to be with. I know that one person's out there and I dream of the one. It might be you who's watching me right now. Army also gives me so much fun and joyous times. That's why I want to give back. You are like a gift to me. I don't know where my path will lead me, but I keep on walking because it is my destiny, and that's what I can do best. I know I made the right decision when I joined BTS. The best thing that could happen to me. I work really hard because I want Army to see how much we love them. I bought a painting the other day and redecorated the house. I love doing that. I wish you could see that. I also have so many ideas on where to go on vacation. I love spending it with the boys, but I would love to have you near. I want to make sure that everything what I'm doing, I do out of passion. I can't stand still. I love movement. Have you noticed that I always wear 2 styles? I thought you might laugh about it, but yeah, that's so me. I spend most of the time at home with friends. They are always with me. Then I just wear whatever, because I love feeling cozy and relaxed. But when it comes to the public, you know me, right? I think Army loves my style. I love dressing up for work. I don't know why he wanted to talk about his style. But isn't that cute? Let's start with forever. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So the second part I read tonight in my channeling. It's more personal. Oh gosh. It's even reading the letters, it's even draining energy. Wow, it has been one hour. Oh my gosh. I hope you don't get bored because you see like nothing. Like, of course you see the boys and everything, but you don't see me doing anything in front of the camera. But those are the Valentine's messages from the boys to Army. So yeah, this is crazy, right, Army? So here we are. This was my Valentine's present for you guys, and I hope you like it. And yeah, so you know, you got your Valentine's message from your bias, and I hope it means something for you. I hope you think about the words in the text, and I hope it all makes sense to you. And with that, I'm going to say bye, guys. You know, channeling Big Tay tonight, and we're doing our date, and yeah, I'm doing readings tomorrow, and I wanted to do the past life reading of Taehyung. You guys voted that I should do it of him. I want to do tomorrow on Saturday after my work, and yeah, we'll see, you know. So I love you guys. Have a very nice Valentine's Day. If you don't have a date, you know, please love yourself, you know. And I will go on a date with Big Tay. I have a date in my room here. So yeah, and you will see that tomorrow. So guys, have a fun day, okay? And please love on yourself, okay? Bye.